Hey blockchain visionaries, it's George Levy. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the concept of gas in Ethereum. You see, whenever you're running transactions on Ethereum, you have to pay gas. But many people ask themselves, what is gas? In this video, I'm going to tell you what gas is and how it fits into the concept of running smart contracts on Ethereum. It's a very important topic you need to know, and this lesson is taken from a course called Blockchain Programming Fundamentals, Ethereum and Solidity, where you will learn the tools you need as a blockchain developer and successfully code your first smart contracts on Ethereum. This course has been designed for anybody that's ever wanted to learn how to become a blockchain developer and maybe hasn't ever coded a single line of code. This course is designed to be completely zero, take you all the way to actually creating your first smart contracts on Ethereum. This is a very valuable lesson and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's go. In this lesson, we will be talking about gas when it comes to Ethereum. First thing I want to give you is a definition of what gas is. Gas refers to the unit that measures the amount of computational effort required to execute specific operations on the Ethereum network. Since each Ethereum transaction requires computational resources to execute, each transaction requires a fee. Gas refers to the fee required to conduct a transaction on Ethereum successfully. I'll be explaining to you a very simple image to explain further how gas really works. Let's assume that I actually want to drive from New York City to Miami, Florida. Now, I'm using this example because I live in the United States, so I'll be quoting things in US dollars, but I want to put things in context so you understand. I am driving from New York to Miami, Florida. I know that the distance between New York City and Miami, Florida is 1,291 miles. So once I know that I actually have a car and my car delivers 25 miles per gallon. I'm using this imagery to clarify things of how gas works. If I know that I need to travel 1,291 miles and I have 25 miles per gallon, I need to then find out how many gallons of gasoline I will need. So if I have 1,291 miles and I have 25 miles per gallon, that means that I will need 51.64 gallons to be able to complete this entire trip. Now let's talk about pricing. If the price of gasoline, and this is just average prices that I'm using as examples, is between $4 and $6 per gallon, I can then make calculations. I can assume that if I am paying only $4 per gallon and I need 51.64 gallons, it will cost me $206.56. Now, on the higher end, it could be as high as $309.84. So I want to point out to you that the total gas price for my trip in my car to drive from New York City to Miami would be between $206.56 and $309.84. Now, these are just examples using a car being driven from New York City to Miami, Florida. Let's flip this over to gas on the Ethereum network. In the Ethereum network, each transaction has a cost associated in gas. Now we're talking Ethereum. Gas in Ethereum is paid in Ether. Ether is the cryptocurrency in Ethereum. So when you pay gas and you run your smart contracts, you will have to pay gas in Ether. The amount of gas you will need depends on how large your smart contracts are and how fast you want them executed. You see, you could actually pay less gas if you're willing to wait a little longer rather than have your contracts actually processed very, very quickly. So we will talk further in further lessons how you can establish how much gas you pay. But at this moment, I want you to realize that the amount of gas you will need depends on how large your smart contracts are and how fast you want them executed. The gas prices in Ethereum are established in Gwei. Gwei is a denomination of Ether, and 1 Gwei equals 1/1000th of 1 Ether. This is done because it's a lot easier to say the price of gas is 1 Gwei versus saying the price of gas is 0.0000000001 Ether. So when you talk about the price of gas, you talk about Gweis. The gas prices in Ethereum vary depending on network conditions. What that means is that if there are a lot of people in the network, the price of gas goes up because there's a lot more competition for computational resources. So when you're trying to run your smart contracts, you will have to pay more gas so that the miners will actually take your smart contract and process it. So the gas prices in Ethereum vary depending on the network conditions. However, you have the option to establish how much to pay for gas. And we'll talk about this later as we actually program and deploy our smart contracts. But I want you to understand that you have the option to establish how much to pay for gas. And if you set a low gas price and a miner is willing to take your transaction gas prices that you established, they will run your smart contract. So we will cover this further as we go on in the course. But at this moment, I want you to understand that every transaction in Ethereum has a cost associated in gas. The gas is paid in Ether, and the gas prices in Ethereum are established in Gwei, which is 1/billionth of 1 Ether. In the next lesson, we'll start talking about the Ethereum virtual machine. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something in the process. I bring you brand new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm George Levy. We're changing the world, one blockchain at a time. See you next time.